everyone, I'm really excited. I'm going to New York City, which is like my favorite place to go to. Enormous number, which I don't know exactly, of people have to sleep out on the streets every night. And so they are inviting persons like myself to come and sleep in a sleeping bag right in the middle of Times Square. I love it. It's so wonderful. It's just so great because here's the thing. Not all of us are going to sleep in the street in Times Square, but we're going to start to say, hey, let's care for the homeless people. Let's give them more. Let's tell them we care about them. We know that they're not just a homeless person. They're an actual person who just kind of had something rough happen in their lives. I've heard people talk about it on the radio. Sometimes they got cancer and all their money disappeared because of that. Sometimes they went through a divorce and it was really hard for them. Sometimes they lost their job. People are going through really hard things and they don't have answers. It also says in the Bible, inasmuch as you have done it unto one of the least of these, my brethren, you have done it unto me. So we need to look at homeless people like they are Jesus. So I'm excited about this, you guys, and I love New York. I'm so excited that a friend is going with me because sometimes I do this stuff on my own rather than not do it at all. We have tracts for people and candy canes. Believe it or not, people may be hungry, but it doesn't mean they don't want a candy cane.
My name's James.
James? Okay. It's nice to meet you, James. I'm Katie.
Nice to meet you too.
And you said you're homeless?
Yeah, I just got out of the Army. I was at the Montrose VA. They cut funding for housing up there, and they threw 93 of us out to the street. I have nowhere else to go, so trying to get into the program Our Heroes at the YMCA, but you need to have $45 to get in, and I don't have money, so that's what I'm trying to get, is money to get to the YMCA.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Where are you going to sleep tonight?
On the sidewalk, most likely.
That's really amazing because you're not going to believe what they're doing right here.
What do they do?
It's called the World's Big Sleep Out, and they're sleeping outside in Times Square in order to bring awareness to the homeless issue.
That's cool.
So it's pretty cool.
They need to because there's a lot more problems with homelessness in New York than they let people know. I was in the Army for 60 years. I left with an honorable discharge. I got a Bronze Star for Valor. And I'm sitting on the cement begging for money to get into a place to stay. Which
it shouldn't be that way.
No, it shouldn't.
It shouldn't be that way.
Now when it's, I gotta make $16 more to get into this place, and I've been trying to make $16 for 3 days.
It is cold. My fingers are getting really, really cold right now. It's definitely a cold night in New York, and a lot of people out here. It's, you know, for whatever reason, it's great to be in the city. It's always great to be in New York City. There's a lot of excitement. There's a lot going on. Okay, people are setting up here. They are planning on spending the night in New York City. They will be here till 6 a.m. If my friend didn't have to get home, I would stay here till 6 a.m. also.
Work for Junction 37, and they're the marketing company for the Right to Shower.
For the what?
For the Right to Shower.
The Right to Shower. Oh, okay. Cool. Are you here by yourself tonight?
I'm with coworkers, although they wandered off.
Okay. We tried to register, but the registration was closed. I only found out about it a couple days ago. So you're going to stay here all night?
That's the plan.
What are you hoping will happen as a result of this?
I think
raising awareness.
I think awareness is hopefully a huge part of this. I mean, I think a lot of the time it's kind of like the public advocate was saying, people look at these events as being gimmicky, but at the same time, if they even like 10% of the people here get inspired to do more, whether that's donating, whether that's volunteering, whether that's whatever, like that's still a huge difference.
I don't know if you know this, but like down the street, they're having people sleep outside, and they're raising awareness about homelessness. So I was wondering, what do you think about that?
I think it's pretty nice for the homeless people.
Yeah, are you homeless?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought so.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like it because you got a camp set up here and everything. I'm not really getting the whole thing, but so.
I've been out here for almost a year.
Almost a year?
Yeah.
Wow. And you sleep right here every night?
Here, and like a couple blocks over. What I like is people come by and they give us hand warmers.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
That's awesome. So people really already do care.
Yeah.
A lot. You feel like people care?
Yeah.
What about when it gets really, really cold? Like tonight it's going to be cold?
Yeah, we just, 2 days ago they gave us 2 blankets.
Someone gave you the blanket?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, cool.
So we just bundle up in those and save them that way.
Okay, cool. Down the street in Times Square, they are having people sleep outside.
Yes.
Have you seen it?
Yes, they gave me
Oh, they gave you one. Oh, that's awesome. Let me see. Okay, awesome. So what do you think of them doing that?
I'm not sure about it. You know, like, what is the point, really? You know.
You have a British accent, I just noticed.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm originally from England.
Okay.
And I came to New York. I became a New Yorker.
So you feel like what's the point? What point are they trying to make by sleeping all night
Right.
in Times Square tonight?
You know, they're going to go home to wherever tomorrow, you know.
Yes.
You know, I don't understand.
So
you
it's
know.
not the same because it's just one night? You feel
Yes.
like? Just one
Yes.
night? Okay.
I think they could do more.
Okay. What more could they do?
But by actually helping the homeless, you know, I don't know.
Okay, so they're trying to raise awareness, and it brought me and my friend out here, and we just got a bag full of candy canes. It's not much, but I couldn't get hand warmers quick enough. I was going to get some hand warmers, but you know what it does for me is it makes me feel better about homeless people, and maybe we can, you know, think a little bit more about them and care a little bit more. So
What you just said, I've been given a bag with like hand warmers and gloves and caps, which I think is doing more for the homeless than sleeping overnight in Times Square. You know.
So it's a start.
Yes,
It's a start because they're just raising awareness.
Yes.
I don't want to argue with you because I think you got a good point. What more could they do for you?
Right.
Personally, are you do you actually sleep right here tonight?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I discovered this vent. I don't know. It's like a U-shaped vent that puts out heat. A lot of heat. It puts out a lot of heat.
Okay.
It's warm. It's warm. I mean, it's not just. I mean, in this weather, I'm warm.
And they're letting you stay there and everything.
Right.
So it's a start in the right direction. And in the long run, let's say a year from now, how could things be better for homeless people?
By having good shelters, I suppose. You know,
Better shelters.
Yes. I've never been to one because I've talked to homeless people and they've all said bad things about them.
Okay. So it's 11:30. They started supposedly sleeping at 10. I don't see anybody asleep, Barbara. Do you see anybody sleeping? Are you guys all together?
Yes.
Where are you from?
We're from New York.
From New York? Are you like from some kind of an organization or your friends? What are you guys hoping to do?
Bring awareness.
Raise awareness for homeless people?
Yes. And also experience, I guess, what they feel by sleeping out there.
You want to feel what they feel?
Passionate. Yes.
Okay. Are you guys freezing yet?
Not yet.
I talked to a couple tonight who are staying the night on the street all night tonight. So they appreciate what you're doing. Okay. You're going to stay here till 6?
Yes.
Are you going to sleep?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Try to.
All right. Thank you. God bless.
There's nothing like New York City, and I always feel like I just want to go there more. We got a heck of a workout. But the point is to draw attention to homelessness in the city, and I felt more inclined to do more for them, and that's the point. So I'm really excited about this organization and the fact that they're drawing attention to homeless people, and the fact that there's other people who care about this and not just me. And I think it's really worthwhile for them to stay outside in the cold and really get a sense of what it's like. And I hope that they're saying to homeless people, hey, we're with you. We're with you. We're staying out in the cold too. You saw a couple of the gentlemen that were homeless kind of complaining, some skepticism, but I think that they definitely did raise some awareness. And, you know, even with me, I started thinking, okay,
How can we treat these people more like people? How can we get involved? There's still some questions that aren't answered, like how can we get involved? What can we do? And in a lot of cases, it's probably a much deeper problem. But, you know, at least we can give them some love. We can love them like Jesus would. And, you know, it's really what the world needs a lot more of, is love and care for people who aren't so well off. And, you know, maybe think about them around the holiday season, and maybe you can just give them a candy cane or something, but that would mean something to them. And when they know they have value, then maybe that will be what they need to start to get back on their feet and get a job or whatever it is that they need to do. Some of them can't work, some of them can't get a job, but hopefully we can start moving to a place where we're helping them.